What's up? How you guys doing? So this video is just a random video. I had this idea literally like 3 or 4 months ago. Cause if you're like me, you basically just kind of write a lot of random stuff in your phone, bro. Like I be getting video ideas from my phone. So this video idea basically is just the top most badass female characters ever. So it could be from anime, it can be from movies, TV shows, video games, etc., etc. So the first person, which most of you guys probably won't know, is Shizuku from Hunter x Hunter, and she's a part of the Phantom Troop, or the Spiders, whatever you want to call them. Now, Shizuku wears black, she has long hair, and she reminds me of Velma from Scooby Doo. I really think that Tagashi got like inspiration from Velma from Scooby Doo, because she even acts kind of like Velma. She has like a Velma vibes to her, and it's really cool because she's like a dark Velma that has like a magical vacuum that be like vacuuming up all this type of like crazy shit. Like that's her main ability, is like she has a vacuum and has like a mouth on it, and basically she just sucks up all the dead bodies after the rest of the Phantom Troop like kill people. So she's one of my personal favorite female characters, and this is not in order, but she's one of my favorites that I think is really badass. One of the things when it comes to female characters, I really like female characters that are just as strong as the dudes, but they're not like an overly like feminist type of character, if that makes sense, like a feminazi kind of thing. It's like they're just as badass as men, and like it's like there you go. Like there's not like a, it's not like they're trying. Like it's like they're just naturally just as cool as the dudes. Does that make sense? It's not like a yeah woman power kind of thing. It's more of just like she's badass, she's a woman, boom, there you go. So me personally, I kind of like those type of women where it's just like they're just naturally badass. You know, they're just a naturally badass person. That's something I always like. Um, so let me see. Like, there's no agenda behind her. She's just the shit. Like, she's just cool. Another one is Revy from Black Lagoon, bro. I love Revy from Black Lagoon. I ain't gonna lie. She's sexy as hell, bro. And she crazy as hell. And she be freaking shooting niggas and killing niggas all the time. And I freaking love her, bro. She just looks really cool. She be saying the F word every couple of seconds, bro. That is really an adult anime, bro. That is the most adult anime I've ever watched, bro. Because literally, Revy cusses every like 30 seconds. I'll be like, God damn, like she'll drop F bombs. She'll be like, don't be a pussy. So I really like her because of that. And she's like super edgy, and you know, she just edgy anime chicks are sexy, bro. So I really like her too. The next one is the Bride from Kill Bill. Hey, look, the Bride from Kill Bill is probably one of the coolest female characters ever, period. But matter of fact, you know what? I would say she's just one of the coolest characters, period, point blank. She's so freaking awesome. Like, everything she does is cool. Like, bro, like, you're just the shit. Like, you're just cool as hell. When she was fighting literally all of those freaking samurai inside of the building, that was the coolest thing ever. When she she literally got buried and then escaped her own grave. Do y'all know how cold that is? She literally punched that freaking wooden freaking coffin until she got out of her own grave. This woman is so cold that she escaped death and literally got out of her own grave. That is some cold ass shit, bro. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. And then when she kills Bill at the end of Kill Bill, it was the coolest thing ever when she did the little heart breaker thing. That was just, man, she was cool the whole movie, bro. I was like, bro, this is the coolest character I've probably ever seen in cinema. I freaking love Quentin Tarantino's characters, but they're always hella cool. But the Bride is so freaking cool. Like, bro, like she's so cool to the point where it's just like, bro, like you, like she's just the shit, bro. Like what the hell, bro? Like I can't say anything else. She's just cold as hell. And then when she fought Lucy Liu's character, bro, and sliced her head off at the top, I was like, damn, she go crazy, bro. So the Bride is one of my other favorites. Now another one is Lucy Liu's character in Kill Bill. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she's also hella badass, bro. Like just her swag is badass. Her style is badass. I love the music. I love her freaking backstory, and I love how her backstory is literally in anime style. Like they literally, it was like a 5 little minute segment, and it literally was an anime. And in my brain, I was like, bro, this literally could be an anime. And that leather suit she has, that red leather suit when she shoots the one fat dude in the limo, that was cold as hell. I was like, bro, I want to see more of her backstory. I'm not gonna lie. Like Quentin Tarantino had me wanting to see more of her backstory because she cold as hell. Another one is Raven from Teen Titans. I just freaking love Raven. Who doesn't love Raven? Raven is literally one of the coldest characters in DC. She OP as hell, bro. I personally like her from the Teen Titan cartoon the most. Um, that Raven is literally my favorite. She was my crush when I was a little kid, and she's also the reason why I love them goth chicks, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. But Raven is cold, bro, and I love. Hey, spoilers. But if you haven't seen Teen Titans by now, like you tripping. But I love when she fights her dad, Trigon. Um, when she's fighting him, bro, and she has like the white, like her whole suit turns white, and she uses like the pure energy to fight him. That's really freaking cool. I'm not even gonna lie. That's one of my favorite things. Everything about Teen Titans is just good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That show is just legendary. But I love her. Her dad literally is Trigun. He's like the scariest dude in the world and shit, bro. Like he's literally a demon lord. I love how she's half demon. Like it's just cold as hell. She one of the originators of that too. Like anime be doing that demon thing all the time. I'm like Raven was like one of the first, bro. Even though she's from DC, she's literally one of the first. Like I can tell that a lot of the people who create anime, they also love Marvel and DC and got the idea from that. But Raven will always be goated. I even like her in Teen Titans Go too. I like her in that show too, and I like her in the Justice League Dark. Was it Apocalypse? Let me see. I have it on Blu-ray on DVD. What's it called? Is it Justice League Dark Apocalypse? Justice League Dark Apocalypse. Yep. I have that on DVD. She was clean in that too. She was dropping F-bombs and shit. I like her in that. I'll always love Raven. I even like her in the video games. She's just one of my favorite female characters of all time, bro. She's so cool, bro. Like, she's just cool. And then she's voiced by Tara Strong, bro. Like, come on, bro. Let me see who else we got. We got Starfire. I love Starfire. And there's like 50 different versions of Starfire, bro. You got like they got the one in the new Justice League movies where she be all like she's like 6'5" and she's like perfectly in shape, toned body, kind of buffish, and she's dating Dick Grayson. She's dating Nightwing or whatever. I like how they a little couple in the movies, like, and I like how she's hella taller than him, bro. Like it's just hella funny, but yeah, she's like super tall, gorgeous in the comic books and in the little animated DC movies they be doing. And then in Teen Titans, the actual show on TV, she's still a teenager or whatever, and she's young, and they have give it a young look. But I really like her in that show. As a kid, she's one of my freaking crushes too. And then her sister Blackfire was one of my crushes too. Blackfire just gorgeous as hell, bro. But yeah. So Starfire is one of my favorites. I like her power. I like her. She's literally an alien princess, bro. It's just clean, you know. And like I said, just a lot of anime shows are inspired by that type of stuff. Like when you see like them princesses and they be different colors, I'll be like, they probably got that from Starfire, bro. She's like the originator of that. What else we got on here? We got Princess Leia. Princess Leia is literally iconic, bro. Like I don't even have to really say anything. Princess Leia. First of all, that little, everybody loves her little, what's his name? Was it Jabba the Hutt? Hold on, let me look that up. I haven't watched a Star Wars movie in hella long. Jabba. Let me see. I used to be obsessed with Star Wars too. Yeah, it was with Jabba. When she was like the servant to Jabba, and she had like the golden brown, like that iconic bra. Hey, bro, she really did look hella bad, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But she just cold, bro. She just looks cool too. Like Star Wars has this like aesthetic that just looks really cool. Like they wear the white, and it's literally a space opera. You have the amazing, iconic soundtrack in the background, and Princess Leia is just always really cool. Just her swag is really cool. Her style is really cool. How she fights is cool. You know. She's like the originator of like the badass female. Like even though she got like captured or whatever, she's still like badass. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I said before, I like when a female character is like badass, and it's like they're not just like a damsel in distress, but at the same time, I don't want them to just be basically a dude. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like I don't want it to be like they're literally just a dude who's a woman. Because there's some movies that do that where it's like they basically just make the woman like a toxic masculine woman. I'm like, huh? I'm like, look, that's not a character, bro. Stop doing that. Like if y'all seen Terminator Dark Fate, the short hair blonde chick who was trying to like have like beef with Sarah Connors. I'm like, how are you gonna have beef with a character who's better written than you? Like that made me irritated. I'm like, Sarah Connors is iconic. You know, oh girl ain't nothing. I don't even remember her name. I was like, what even is? What are you supposed to be? Like she was just overly masculine, short hair, angry as hell. I'm like, what? Like that just annoyed me, bro. I was like, bro, this isn't even a character, bro. This is just she's like acting like a toxic man. Like acting like a toxic man doesn't mean you're a good character. You know what I'm saying? That's not a like we gotta stop doing that, bro. But we have Lola Bunny, bro. Lola Bunny cold as hell. I also want to put Jessica Rabbit on there too. Lola Bunny and Jessica Rabbit, they both cold, bro. They literally are the beauty standard for cartoon characters. Like, bro, like people used to love them, bro. We all had a crush on them back in the day, bro. Lola Bunny back in Space Jam, every nigga thought, bro, every nigga liked her, bro. When they was like 9. They could say they didn't, but they did, and Jessica Rabbit too. But what I like about them is they exude like the feminine sexiness, but at the same time, like they will literally beat a motherfucker's ass, bro. Like they just cold, bro. They just cool and pretty at the same time. I like that. You know, it has a lot of swag to it. And I even like Lola Bunny, the one in the Looney Tunes show, the like really crazy one. I like her too. She's cool. Like she's just hella funny. um, let's see. This is my favorite female character, probably of all time as well. Rouge from Sonic. I freaking love Rouge. Who doesn't like Rouge? She's a pretty Batgirl who steals jewels. I'm pretty sure she's inspired by Catwoman from DC. She's literally basically Sonic's Catwoman, but she's a Batgirl, which is cool. She's like a mix. She's like Batgirl and Catwoman mixed together, pretty much. Rouge is just really cool. I like how she glides like Knuckles, even though technically she has wings, so she's flying. And I like how she's like a foil, not a foil. She's like the same as Knuckles, you know, but she's like a girl version of Knuckles, and she uses her legs instead of her hands like he does. I always thought that was really cool. You know, so Rouge is like one of my favorite female characters of all time because of that. You know, I like Rouge from Sonic X, and I love Rouge from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I even like the one from what is it? Sonic Prime. The one in Sonic Prime is cool too. I like her in the comic books more though. I like all the characters in Sonic in the comic books more. They just have more lore, more stories, more characterization. You know, it's just funner to read about them. Like even Shadow, I really like reading about Shadow in the comics and whatnot. But yeah, these are a lot of characters, a lot of female characters that inspire a lot of my characters from my own novel. Let me see, who else do we have? Kim Possible is cold. Like, let's keep it real. Kim Possible is just a badass, bro. It's always funny when you would watch the episodes and she would get a favor from the dudes or the women that she helped back in the past, and they'd be like, "Thanks, Kim. When you saved the bank 4 years ago, I've realized I had to help you. So here's my private jet." You know what I'm saying? Like it used to be funny to me back when I watched Kim Possible. I did go back and watch Kim Possible, and I realized she's a lot meaner than she was before. I was like, bro, I don't remember Kim Possible being mean, bro. I remember her being hella nice as a kid. And then I watched it, like, I think I watched it like 5 or 6 months ago. She's like hella sassy and mean. I'm like, what the hell? Oh. But I still think she's cool as hell, bro. Let me see, who else we got? I like certain versions of Wonder Woman. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the feminazi Wonder Woman. She annoys me. But I do like Justice League Unlimited Wonder Woman. I love her. And then the Wonder Woman from Justice League Action. I love her. And then some of the Wonder Womans from the Justice League cartoons. I like them. And I like the Justice League. I love the Wonder Woman from Wonder Woman the movie. She's cool as hell too. But the ones where she's like kind of a feminazi, it annoys me. Y'all know I don't really like the feminazis, and I don't like the man Nazis either. You know, they just annoy me. Like, can't we all just get along? Believe it. But I think Wonder Woman's like one of the coolest female characters ever. I mean, she's almost as strong as Superman. She's just as cool. She's literally a god too, pretty much. I mean, it is what it is. And one of my favorite Wonder Woman moments is when her and Superman are punching Darkseid in the Justice League movie, the cartoon one. They're punching Darkseid into the portal to send him back to, is it Apocalypse? I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, it's Apocalypse, I remember. To send him back to Apocalypse. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. What was the name of that movie? It was one of them cartoon movies. Justice League something. It's not Justice League Action. Let me see. There's so many damn Justice League cartoons. Justice League. I want to know what that shit is called. Hold on. Justice League. Justice League. Is this it right here? It's not Doom. Hold on. Come on, bro. What is that movie called, bro? There's so many of them, bro. I think it was Justice League War. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I think it's Justice League War. Let me see. This computer's slow as hell, y'all. Forgive me. Hold on. Justice League. And of course, it's not gonna show. I'm pretty sure it was Justice League War. I used to know all the names because I used to watch all the Justice League movies back when I was in college. I think when I was like 20. Now I can't remember like half of that stuff. But yeah, I've seen pretty much all of them. I still have a pretty good knowledge of all of them, but sometimes I just forget the names of some of them. But yeah, that was like one of the coolest scenes. Let's see, who else we had? We got Boa Hancock from One Piece. I mean, it's kind of obvious. She's gorgeous. She's funny. I like her power. She's like literally 6'5". She loves our man Luffy. She's like literally the snake princess of Amazon Lily, you know. And she's basically a variation of Wonder Woman, pretty much. But yeah, I love Boa Hancock. And I like the fact that she likes Luffy because she knows that he actually cares about people. You know, Luffy genuinely really deeply cares about people. Like, he didn't even care about, like, that one scene in One Piece where she turned the two girls to stone, and he basically, and she was like, you could either turn them back or get a boat and leave the island. And he's like, I don't care about that. He's like, turn them back. And she was like, wait, what? And then her two sisters were like, what? I like that. Because Luffy really was like, bro, I'll stay on this island. You need to heal them back. Because they helped him. Like, why would he not, you know, help them back? And then he even helped the sisters by covering like their little tattoos on their back that they didn't want the other Amazon women to see. So, Boy Hancock, she's fire. I like her. Her swag is on point too. She always got swag. Another one, Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop. I mean, who doesn't love Faye? Faye is gorgeous. Her swag is on point. Her style is on point. You know, and she's a pretty deep character, and we only get just a glimpse into her mind, and we get her little backstory about, you know, that little video that we could see of when she was a child, and she can't really remember her past all that well. I kind of wish we knew more about Faye. That's how much I like Faye. But yeah, Faye's a good one. Sarah Connors is one of the most iconic women characters of all time. If you've seen Terminator 2, which is my favorite movie of all time, Sarah Connors is just, she's godly, bro. She's so good at manipulation. She's so good at being tactical and being a critical thinker and using guns, and she just has balls of steel even though she ain't got no balls. She's like she's like the golden standard of creating a badass female character that literally every dude in the world loves. Like, we all love Sarah Connor. Like, if you were like, I don't like Sarah Connor, there's no way that you don't love Sarah Connor. She is cold as hell. There's no way. Her and the Bride are like the most loved, most cherished women characters of all time. I want posters of both of them in my room. One of these days, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of posters. You're gonna be like, where's that poster? Oh, that's Terminator 2 poster. You see Sarah Connor in there? You know, like, for real. I love Sarah Connor. I would get a poster of all these chicks, all the women that I talked about in this video. To be honest, like a Shigo poster would be cold. I ain't gonna lie. Which is my next person, Shigo. Shigo is cold. I like how Shigo literally turned out. She first started out as a literal superhero. She has like brothers who have superhero powers. She has like Higo and all this. I love that little stuff where all have the Go in their name, and they're basically like Power Rangers or like Teen Titans or whatever. It was just really cool to like meet her brothers, and it was like mind blowing when we found out that she actually was a superhero before she was a villain. And she's a good foil to Kim Possible. I love her voice. She has a really good voice. Her swag is on point. You can't tell me the green and black ain't iconic. Literally, the scene chicks and the dang emo chicks all kind of copy her swag a little bit. I mean, let's be honest. You know, I ain't gonna lie though, a lot of people be copying the Kingdom Hearts swag too, like Mickey from Kingdom Hearts. Every nigga be trying to dress like that now with the all black and a little jacket. But yeah, the Shigo is goaded. And ooh, I was gonna say that's it, but I got one more. Lucy from Lucy. Lucy is one of the coolest female characters ever. I have it on DVD, and I literally seen it in the movie theater. Lucy is played by Scarlett Johansson or Johansson. I've noticed that people call her Johansson now, even though people used to call her Scarlett Johansson all the time. But she plays a character named Lucy who eats this like chemicals, these like blue chemicals, and it literally makes it to where she can open 100% of her brain. She slowly opens 100% of her brain, and it honestly reminds me of Mob Psycho when he's about to go crazy, because it shows the little percentages of how much she's opened her brain. And it's the same thing with Mob, where when he gets mad, his powers open up like with percentages. But it's the same thing with her. And throughout the movie, like it's like she's gaining more of her brain, and she literally is doing way more cool badass shit. So she could like change her hair color. She can control a dog and make the dog go back. She can look at letters and then see the letters and change the language of the letters. So if it's like in Japanese, she can change it and make it English. She does stuff like that. She's really good at shooting. She knows exactly how to shoot somebody perfectly through a wall and kill them. Um, she knows how to get out of pretty much any situation. She could put up barriers so people can't touch her. And then at the end of the movie, she literally turns into a USB, like with a whole bunch of knowledge on it. And I just think she's just freaking cool. And Lucy was like a perfect action movie when I was like 16 when I seen it. I was like, this movie's amazing. Everything Scarlett Johansson does though is amazing. I mean, she's amazing as Black Widow. She's amazing in The Island. Most of y'all probably don't even know that movie. She's amazing in Black Widow, the actual movie. Even though a lot of people don't like that movie, I actually like that movie. I just feel like Taskmaster should have been Taskmaster. Why was he randomly a woman who Black Widow blew up? I was like, that doesn't even make sense. Why are y'all changing the lore of the characters? And it's just like, it didn't like Taskmaster didn't even feel like a Taskmaster didn't even feel like a full character. He felt like it was like weird. He didn't even feel like him. I didn't even know it was him until I looked at it. I was like, that looks like Taskmaster. But I'm used to the one from Ultimate Spider-Man, the TV show, and then I'm used to the one from Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So I'm used to it being a guy with a skeleton mask on. Um, I'm not gonna lie, who can copy everybody's moves. But yeah, Scarlett Johansson is pretty much good in everything. She has way more movies than that too. She was good in Ghost in the Shell. That movie was actually really good. I really liked that movie when I was watching it. I was like, bro, this movie's fire. What else, bro? What else is Scarlett Johansson in? She goes in on everything she's in, like literally everything. Her and Uma Thurman are like the best female actresses ever. Like they're just awesome. I love them. Um, I got a couple more. Okay, Rukia is one of my favorites too. Rukia from Bleach. I don't know. I just think Rukia is like the most badass character when it comes to her swag, her style. She's funny. She's a good friend to Ichigo. Like their friendship is the cutest thing ever. People always try to, what's the word? Try to ship them together. Deja vu. Why am I feeling deja vu? I don't know why. But people would try to ship them together. But they're like adorable friends. Ichigo and Rukia are adorable friends. And Ichigo was like 15 and Rukia is like 500. So can we stop with that, please? But they're really good friends, and I love how they kind of have a brother sister kind of friendship, and I don't know why, but I kind of enjoyed Rukia living in his closet for some reason. I thought that was cute for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, Rukia is one of my favorites. I love her style. She has like those like, temperature powers, where it can make her. She can like change her temperature to be freezing cold. I love her sword. Like the white sword she uses is really cool. She's got swag to it. Rukia got style, bro. Rukia is cool as hell. Um, but yeah, I just want to make a video on the top coolest, most badass women. There's more, um, but those are just the ones that I like really like, just like that I can think of, and that I wrote down that one day when I was walking to the store. There'll be way more videos like this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all take care, have a good one. Hope y'all have a good night. If you need a friend to talk to, I'm always available. Peace and blessings. Give y'all a virtual hug. You heard me? Peace.